Thanks for tuning in. Tonight we're going to talk about this little Streamline beauty. Sold and manufactured by Walthers, probably designed by Billy Bowen, who was a layout designer for Walthers and standard gauge and O gauge, and went on to make layouts for Gilbert and the Ideal Model Company. But this particular Streamline one was designed specifically for running at the 1939 World's Fair on the layout called Building the Railroad. This was in the lobby before you went into the auditorium for seeing the other layout, which was the Railroads in Action. So this was a large circle, an 80-foot diameter across here, so it was quite huge. People would line up along here to wait to go into the theater. In the meantime, they were entertained by this layout, which had a lower level and an upper level. Freight and assorted things running around on the lower level, and then their streamliners that ran across the top. So here's part of the layout here. You can see the freights on the bottom. And on the upper level there, they have their streamliner. That was called the Bluebird, pulling streamlined cars. Well, here we have the Bluebird. This is the engine that ran there. It's a bit tired and it's been overpainted, so hopefully find the magic elixir to get rid of this overpaint and go back to the two-tone blue. You can see the light blue here and the dark blue there. Someone unfortunately repainted it to Norfolk and Western, but nonetheless we'll get it looking a little better down the road, hopefully find some proper cars for it. Walthers did include it in their 1940 and 41 catalog. You can see here the Streamliner. They're advertising it with a bronze body, and then you can see the skirting that goes all the way down. This one's been modified a little bit. For the commercial sales, they got rid of some of the skirting, where on this one you can see the skirting goes all the way to the bottom, and on the tender all the way to the bottom. They advertised that this was supposed to be for their poly drive chassis components, which in commercial use would have lasted maybe one day. So this one has been rebuilt for a much heavier duty commercial use drive, but it has many miles on it, so it's quite tired at this point. So down the road, hopefully we'll find some cars for it and spruce it up a little bit. Walthers did offer their special Streamline cars here, and you can see the skirting go all the way down, covering most of the wheels. I've never seen these cars, but these are the original Eastern cars for the layout. They used the term Eastern Railroad as a generic term because they didn't want to give highlight to any specific one railroad. The Bluebird, as you can see, is a bronze body with a aluminum tender, and it was advertised with a bronze body, but this one is an aluminum body with a big lead slug in here for weight, aluminum tender, and it was found with these Alexander Streamline cars, which were designed in 1938, and something like this probably ran on the other layout at the World's Fair. And you can see they have these wonderful little built-in diaphragms that swivel as the car moves. Cast aluminum, one-piece body, quite lovely. These were decorated like this, painted factory. These are about $30 a piece, so they're quite expensive. The 1939 World's Fair layouts were two-rail, so we're running two-rail here. That was pretty much the turning point. Outside third rail was on its way out as everyone was going to two-rail, finally in O gauge. Thank you very much for watching.